one way. Well, actually, I don't know.
Let me show you something else. Look,
Wow.
not wow, wow, yes. Look.
Tala.
And this Santa.
Sunset. I made a really nice.
I'm gonna send you something. So Tala, I'm gonna send you something, and then you click on, okay?
Ooh, what is this?
There's so many games. It's so many. There's booba games and a dancing game and a mint game and there's a cat game and there's so much. I love the cat one. The cat name is Lucky.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you guys doing?
How are you doing?
I am doing great, alhamdulillah. Let us start. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. We started this week speaking about the conditions of as-salah. What is important for us to understand is, number one thing is, what is a condition?
A condition is when something you have to do before you sali, like wudu or niyah.
Correct. Perfect, mashallah. Condition is the things that you have to have done before the action, so before the salah. In order for it to be valid, there are things you have to do before it, like intention or Islam or wudu, for example. Last time we spoke about the conditions of Islam. Person must be a Muslim before he starts to pray, before his prayer is accepted. His prayer is not accepted if he is not a Muslim. We also spoke about sanity, that prayer is not required on a person who doesn't comprehend, that a person whose brain is not good, the person who have mental health issues, his salah is not required on him until his mind is good. We also spoke about the person. Salah is not an obligation on him until he reached the age of puberty, maturity. When he have reached the age of maturity, puberty, then he gets the sins for not praying. Before that, who get the sins if they don't teach him how to pray?
The parents.
The parents are accountable before that. The parents must teach the parents must teach the child how to pray at least at what age?
At the age of 7?
At the age of 7. And if he doesn't pray, he should be disciplined at the age of
10.
10. No, sorry. We also spoke about purity, at-tahara, and we said that if you don't have tahara, your salah is not accepted. If a person doesn't have wudu and he goes and pray, it's as he didn't pray. It's as if he just did movement without prayer, because it's a shart, because it's a condition. No wudu, no salah. Wudu, your salah is valid. Now, today, we'll talk more about the time, covering the awrah, this one here, I have to take it out from.
Are you gonna do Lumio?
Yes, we're gonna do some questions, but before that, there were two more.
The screen is green.
There were two more conditions, including the intention and facing the Qibla. No problem. The page that I have laid out as students assignment, it also has two more conditions on the top of it, facing the Qibla and the intention. We'll talk about each one, inshallah. Number one, the time of Salah. Time of Salah, al-waqt. It's a condition. فإذا لم يدخل الوقت لا يجوز الصلاة. If the time didn't start and you pray the prayer, Dhuhr for example, does the Salah count?
No.
No, correct? So if for example, Maghrib starts at sunset. I pray Maghrib. If I pray Maghrib before sunset, does my Salah count? Do I have Maghrib?
No.
I never prayed. Is as if I never prayed Maghrib, because the time is a shart. The time is a condition. If I must wait for the time before I pray. Who knows the time of Salawat? Let me see. I'll test you guys.
I know.
Let's start from Salat al-Dhuhr. You know, there's this long hadith. There's this long hadith when Jibreel alayhi salam, the angel, he visited the Prophet twice. He came to him and he taught him the time when the Salah starts.
I know that hadith.
You know it?
Yeah. I was going to say a different one.
And then the next day, what does he do?
He did it at a different time.
And then he taught the first time he prays with the Rasulullah, he tells Rasulullah to pray now. And he prays when the time starts. And then the next day, he asks him to pray again, and he tells him to pray when the time ends. So he's showing him when the time starts and when the time ends. When the time starts, when the time ends. So if I tell you Dhuhr, when does Salat al-Dhuhr start?
I know.
Today, mashallah, it's made easy for us, right? Selena has her hand up. Go ahead, Selena.
Dhuhr comes in after the sun has passed its zenith, which is the highest in the sky.
Sorry. When, you know, the time when the sun is in the middle of the sky, they call that zawal. When it's perfectly in the middle, you know, when it's perfectly in the middle, they call that zawal. This is a time where if it's not necessary, you shouldn't make salah. When the time has... Yes?
Can I tell it in a different way?
Yes, go ahead.
There's this hadith about the Prophet saying, ظل الرجل كطوله.
Say it again.
It's like...
أيوة. كطول الرجل. That's for Asr. كطول الرجل. That's when Asr starts.
No. ظل الرجل كطوله.
When the sun is as big as, when the shadow, Adil, is as big as the person, when your shadow is as big as you, as long as you, that's when Asr starts. Now, Dhuhr is right when the shadow begins again. You know, you have Zawal, you know, the sun is exactly in the middle of the sky. What happens then?
The shadows we have?
No shadows, exactly. The time is the time of no shadow. That's the time of no shadow. When you have Zawal, you stand in the middle of the sun, there's no shadow. When this shadow starts again, so when the sun has passed the person, the sun has passed the middle and makes and the time of shadow starts again, that was when Dhuhr starts. That is when the Salat al-Dhuhr starts. Put a stick or pole in its place. When the sun rises in the east, the shadow of this will fall towards the west, and so forth. So every time when the shadow starts again, basically, if you put something in the middle of the sun and the shadow starts, that's when Dhuhr is happened. Okay. So this is when Dhuhr starts. Dhuhr starts when the shadow comes back.
The sun is up in the sky.
The sun is up in perfectly up in the sky. This is called Zawal. When the sun moves just a little bit and the shadow starts again, this is Dhuhr. When the sun is perfectly in the sky, this is called Zawal. Ala, تفضلي.
Teacher, do you mean when it's noon, for example?
So when it's
Like-
noon,
Like between noon and 1 and 2 p.m.
yeah, every place have different time. Sometime it could be 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. They have councils. In our days, what the thing I'm teaching you here today, people don't use it today because the councils, they have councils, the timing councils. They already made you like a times table, right? That they tell you this every day of the year, what time is Dhuhr, what time is Asr, what time is Maghrib, what time is Isha, what time, So what I'm telling you now is something that you're not going to use and normally, because it's made easy for you. It's made easy for you. But so that means I could go over this very quickly because, like I said, this is something that you don't use today and normally. So I'm going to just tell you guys very quickly. When the shadow starts again, when there is no shadow and the shadow returns, this is Dhuhr time. Okay?
Okay.
Sometimes this in some places and some times of the year, this could be around 12, 1, noon, 12:30, noon. Okay?
Yeah, mine the same. Mine is like 12 something.
It could be different according to where you live, and according to what time of the year it is. Okay? I don't want to waste too much time there. Asr, when the shadow, you see the person's shadow or the thing, if you put a stick in the middle of the sun, when the size of it is the same as the size of the size of the shadow is the same length as that thing. So you put this in the sun, right? And it makes the shadow the same size, the same length of this. That is when Dhuhr time finishes and Asr time starts. طبعا the madhab of the Hanafiya, they has it when the shadow is twice the size. That's why, subhanAllah, the Hanafiya in the Hanafiya masjid, they always pray a little later than us, maybe like 1 hour.
ما لم تصفر الشمس.
نعم تالا.
ما لم تصفر الشمس.
So, one more time, Tala, your voice.
ما لم تصفر الشمس.
Now I understand you. ما لم تصفر الشمس. So,
ما لم تصفر الشمس.
صحيح. ما لم تصفر الشمس يعني you pray before the sun becomes yellow, the Asr. But the Asr starts from when the shadow is the same length up until ما لم تصفر الشمس, until before the Shams got yellow. But the actual time for Asr stays until when?
Sunset.
غروب الشمس. غروب الشمس. the Maghrib basically, when the sun goes down. طبعا it is disliked to wait until the yellowish of the sun, because this is when the people used to worship the kuffar, the sun worshippers used to worship the sun. So the Prophet ﷺ told us not to worship at that time. So we should pray before the sun gets yellow. That's what Ta'ala means with Malam Tasfar al-Shams. Before the Shams gets yellow. So before the time of Maghrib, the sun starts to change color. You should pray Asr before that, way before that. Now, and then of course the other one is easy. When does Maghrib time starts? Tala?
Sunset.
Exactly. في غروب الشمس. عند غروب الشمس. Okay, I have a challenging one for you guys. Let me see. Any one of you guys know when the Maghrib finishes? نداء على سليم على
Before
أحمد.
Isha.
I know, okay, before Isha. The Maghrib finishes when Isha time starts. When is that? Without the time, without using the clock. How they used to know that?
Isn't it like when it's completely dark?
Okay, when it's completely dark, that's good. But there is something that you have to look for.
When the moon comes out?
Malam.
If
Right.
it's not when the moon comes out, I don't know.
No, nothing with the moon. Salina?
I learned that it was like until the twilight or like the afterglow was
أيوة.
completed.
صحيح الشفق. إذا ذهب الشفق. That's what Tala is thinking about. إذا ذهب الشفق. The shafaq is the redness in the sky. If you're ever looking in a place, if you're standing in a place, in a dark place, in a flat dark place, and you look at the end of the sky. So if you're sitting, let's say by an ocean, and you look until where your eyes could see, you're gonna see a redness in the sky. A redness in the sky. After Maghrib, you're gonna see a redness in the sky. This is called a shafaq, the twilight. When this twilight, it's like this reddish color, when it goes away, إذا ذهب الشفق.
إذا ذهب الشفق المغيب.
What starts?
العشاء.
Isha.
Al-Isha. Correct, mashallah. Correct. And Isha starts إذا ذهب الشفق, correct? And it lasts until when?
إلى منتصف الليل.
منتصف الليل, correct. إذا منتصف الليل, until the middle of the night. So the time between Isha and Fajr, the middle of that is you should pray Isha in منتصف الليل, midnight. Midnight, not meaning all the time 12 o'clock, meaning the time between Maghrib and the Fajr, the perfect middle of that is the midnight. About 12 o'clock, basically. About 12 o'clock midnight. It could be 12:30. Sometimes it could be. It doesn't have to be perfectly 12 o'clock. It could be 12:10, 11:50. It changes every day in around the year. Okay, but it's around 12 a.m. Okay. Now, the question here is, the Prophet ﷺ ordered us to pray before midnight, منتصف الليل, right?
No.
But the actual,
Yes.
he told us to pray before midnight, al-Isha. But the actual time for Salat al-Isha, even though the Prophet ﷺ told us not to leave it after midnight, the actual time in some of the madhahib, it lasts up until al-Fajr.
That is not.
نعم. But the right way is to pray before midnight. This is the correct and right way to pray before midnight. Now, when does Fajr start? Yalla, let's see.
Before
the sun rises.
sun comes up.
Yeah,
Well, how long before the sun rises? Hour,
like
2 hours?
maybe 30 minutes. Maybe 30
30.
minutes.
No, more than 30 minutes.
An hour before sunrise.
Let Tala look like she has it memorized in Arabic. So let me, what Tala says. Let me see. Yes, Tala.
إلى الشفق.
لا الشفق إذا ذهب الشفق هذا هو يبدأ العشاء. تبدأ صلاة العشاء إذا ذهب الشفق. والعشاء من حين ذاك لمنتصف الليل. صح؟ أو إلى الفجر. عند بعض المذاهب. طيب.
فجر
نعم.
إلى طلوع الفجر.
إلى طلوع الفجر. صحيح ما شاء الله عليك ترى. طلوع الفجر, we took a lot of time in this, but no problem, because this is important. طلوع الفجر is this line in the sky when the dawn breaks, the first light in the sky. So the sky is dark, 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 dark. Of course, you're not going to see this like in a city. You guys not going to see this in like a city. I wish I brought like pictures for you guys. With the sky, it breaks. The break of dawn. There's actually a line. There's actually a line in the sky of like a light, small, so small you can barely see it with your eyes. Okay, this is the break of dawn, the first light in the night. Okay, there's two. There's al-Fajr al-Kadib and the al-Fajr al-Sadiq.
I know.
Yes, Tala, تفضلي.
الفجر الكاذب هو الفجر أذان الفجر أذان الفجر عشان الصوم أو تجهز للفجر.
In some countries they make adhan in the Fajr al-Kadib. This is to tell the people, who want to get up to pray the last time to pray Qiyam al-Layl. You want to get up to get ready for Siyam. You want to basically they make adhan, even here in Palestine, they make adhan in the Fajr al-Kadib. That's just to get people ready who wants for Qiyam al-Layl, who want to get ready and get up and get ready. But هو Fajr Kadib. So it's a break in the sky, but it's not the real Fajr. Like 20 minutes after that, there's another break in the sky. There's another break in the sky. That is Al-Fajr al-Sadiq. And that's when Fajr starts. And inshallah, what I need to do is maybe if I could get some pictures for you, because I could explain. It's not going to be understandable, even except if you see it maybe in a picture, the way the sky looked when I saying there's like a break in the sky. The sky, when I said the sky breaks, there's like a line of light in the sky. Ala, you have your hand up? Ala.
Yes, because when we got up for Fajr, we always see that line. It's like a little light in the very black sky. And we only see like the stars, but they're fading away.
Subhanallah, the stars are starting to go away because the light is coming. Jazakallahu khairan. Who could get us a picture for tomorrow's class? I let them share this picture. A picture of Al-Fajr al-Sadiq and Al-Fajr al-Kadib. Who could get that picture for us? Anyone?
I might wake up like today. I did.
No, I mean, get one. It's hard to, especially if you live like in a place where there's a lot of lights and cities. Usually,
But for me, it's like at
We
5
live in the
o'clock,
city.
and I have school at 7, so I don't think I can.
No, I mean from the internet. I mean not a real picture. Like you could find maybe a picture of Al-Fajr al-Sadiq and Al-Fajr al-Kadib. Right now, by me, like in 20 minutes, there's gonna adhan. It's gonna make adhan Fajr al-Kadib in like a half an hour by me right now. Right now it's 4 a.m. by me. The adhan al-Fajr is like 5:20. and they have adhan first, which is about 5 o'clock. This is Fajr al-Kadib. The first adhan, they call it here, adhan al-awwal. Yani. You can't pray Fajr yet. It's just to get people up for tahajjud and or to get whoever wants to fast and basically, yani. So that is the timings of Salah. If anybody want to bring us a time of a picture from the internet, Fajr al-Sadiq, Fajr al-Kadib, Ash-Shafaq,
I have a
for the
picture.
Maghrib and Isha, the time between the Maghrib and Isha, they have the Shafaq, the twilight. If anybody want to bring us any pictures, yes, Haneen, you could do so, please. You could tomorrow, if you want to get pictures from the internet for the different timing of Salah, I would let you share your screen if you do that for us for tomorrow. Yes, Ala?
I can maybe get pictures about Al-Fajr al-Sadiq or Al-Fajr al-Kadib.
لو سمحتي جزاك الله خيرا. Please, we would appreciate that. We would appreciate that.
Maybe
The only one we didn't talk about is the end. Of course, the end of Salat al-Fajr is easy, right, Ahmed?
Yes.
The end of Salat al-Fajr is in the
like when the sun is up.
in the Tulu' al-Shams. So when the sun starts to come up, yes, correct.
Mhm.
Jazakallah. Yes, Ahmed.
can we draw a picture?
Yes, Tala, sorry.
Can we draw a picture of it?
You could, which one?
A picture of Al-Fajr al-Kadib or Al-Fajr
Okay, yes, I let you tomorrow, all of you, Ala, Tala, Hania, not just for Fajr time. If you want to get actual pictures, real pictures of the sky, or draw pictures and show it to the class, before we play the games tomorrow, I let you guys share those pictures. It could be for Salat al-Dhuhr, it could be for Salat al-Asr, it could be for Maghrib when either Gharabt al-Shams, it could be either Dhahab al-Shafaq, like when the twilight goes away and the Isha starts. It could be for any of these timings. If anybody have pictures tomorrow, I would let you guys share these pictures, inshallah. Now, we need to, I know a lot of time already went, but I need to finish up the other, because we have a next dars starting tomorrow, next week. Next week starts a different dars. So let me finish up quickly the other shurut, covering the awrah. Simply, covering the awrah for the woman in salah. With regards to salah, we're talking about salah, right? We're not talking about when the woman is going out. We're talking about in salah. Everything except the face and the hands for salah, for the woman. Even her toes, everything is to be covered for salah. Of course, with clothes that is not tight and not see-through. Only she's allowed to show the face and the hand when she makes salah. Okay? Demand, Ahmed, do you know? For the man, quickly.
I know.
For the man,
Yes.
you have to wear pants or shorts that are longer than the knees.
Mm-hmm.
من الصلاة للركبة.
That's really
صحيح.
it. That's really it. You can wear any type of
من
shirt.
الركبة إلى تعالى إلى السرة.
السرة إلى الركبة.
صحيح من السرة إلى الركبة. So from the belly button to the knees must be covered, and the Prophet ﷺ, he also ordered the men during salah to cover their shoulders. Of course, in our days, the way the cloth is made, it covers our shoulders. It covers our shoulders, like the qamis or the thawb. The way it is made covers our shoulders when we wear it. But the Prophet ﷺ, he ordered us in salah, other than the min as-surra ila rukba, other than that our shoulders should also be okay. Let us move on. On this page, the next page after it is let me show you something here. There's two conditions. There's two more conditions. There is condition of intent. There is the condition of, if you look at my screen, there's the intention of إنما الأعمال بالنيات. All actions are according to intentions. You cannot have a salah unless you intend to pray that salah sincerely to Allah. So you have to know that I'm praying dhuhr, or you have to know that you're praying asr, or whatever salah that you're praying. Okay? So and you have to know in your heart that I'm doing this sincerely for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? The last one is facing the Qibla. Where is the Qibla?
Al-Kaaba.
Kaaba. The direction that the Muslims pray towards is the Kaaba. Because alhamdulillah, Islam is a perfect, organized religion. So all of us face all over the world, you and me, any place I am, or any place you are, any place on the world, we all face the same direction. The same direction, which is towards Mecca, towards the Kaaba. Was it always the Kaaba?
No.
Yes, Ala, where was it before?
No.
المسجد المقدس. مسجد المقدس.
في القدس, المسجد الأقصى in the Quds, correct. There is a name, of course, for مقدس في القدس يعني. بيت المقدس. Correct. Ala, she wants to say Bayt al-Maqdis. Correct. Bayt al-Maqdis is another name for Masjid al-Aqsa. Correct, Ala, mashallah alayk. So, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent an ayah telling the Muslims, this when they were in Mecca, they used to face, before they migrated to Medina, they used to face Masjid al-Aqsa. After they migrated to Medina, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them, now turn your faces towards. Yes, Nida? You have your hand up?
Nothing.
Oh, no problem. You guys know? Who knows what Allah told the Muslims?
Pray to Qibla.
He told them, now turn your faces, wherever you are, faces towards
Al-Aqsa.
Towards your faces now, towards, first it was towards the Aqsa, when they were living. Then He told them to turn their face towards
Qibla.
the Qibla, the Kaaba, correct, in Mecca, correct. Ila Masjid al-Haram, which is another name for the Kaaba. Now, subhanallah, I'm going to give you a break now. And we took so much time in this lesson because I wanted to finish it. But you know what I forgot? I forgot to take attendance. So we're going to your break starts now, but I'm going to take attendance in your break. So yalla guys, your break starts. Your break started.
I'm here.
So quickly, let me take attendance. And I know I went very fast in the lesson because it's the end of the week and we had to finish the lesson. But no problem, we could review again tomorrow. Before the games, we could review, inshallah. I make a note that we review tomorrow because we went very fast today. Inshallah. Is there any questions about the dars before I take the attendance? Anything you didn't understand of the other questions?
I want to ask you a question. I'm teaching. I was thinking that I brought my book, and then I was thinking I'm gonna write something really important, but there was nothing important.
Come back to the work tomorrow.
Chief Halik. Let me take attendance quickly, please. Okay, quickly. Ala is here. I heard from Ala today. And Selina is here. Correct? Selina, you're here, right? Spoke to us today. Haneen, Haneen, mashallah, she's here. Hani, I didn't hear Hania's voice today. Is Hania here? Hania!
I'm here.
Ahlan, she's here. Did you understand the lesson today, Hania?
Yes.
Inshallah. We'll review again tomorrow, Masha. I know because we went a little faster, so I'll review it with you again tomorrow. Aziza, were you here the whole time?
No, I just came now. The internet wasn't working for me.
No problem. We'll review. I'm planning because this we covered like four just today. I'm planning to review them tomorrow because some of these conditions took some time, especially al-waqt. The condition of al-waqt, it took some time. But if you want to see the lesson again, what you missed, you could it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, the Muslim Academy. Divided Muslim. You could find right now it's being recorded live on YouTube, so you could go back to the video and listen to it. Aziza now is here. And Ahmed, I know he's here because we were discussing. Nida also, I'm sure Nida is here because we were talking. And of course, Tala was here. Tala, mashallah, she have the awqat as-salah memorized in a specific way, which is nice, mashallah. So I know Tala was here today, alhamdulillah. Okay, you have like 2 minutes left for your break. I took from your break, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
2 minutes left for your break, okay.
Can't wait to play the game.
Aziza, stop. Your microphone's open.
I'm sorry.
اوكي سنبدأ الدرس اللغة العربية. هل أنتم جاهزون؟
نعم.
الحمد لله. أمامنا حوار عن شجرة عائلة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم، أسرة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في هذه الشجرة. The Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم family tree is in front of us. And we're going to do it as a conversation between Omar and Uthman. There's two persons, Omar and Uthman. And then Hania, who you want to be? You're Omar.
No, Uthman.
Okay, you're Uthman.
I want to be Omar.
And
I want
Hanin,
to be somebody.
No, I don't want to be Omar. I want to be the translator.
okay, so
I want to be Omar.
Hanin is a translator.
And Helen, me and translate.
And Hania is Omar. And who's gonna be?
I want to be Osman. I want to be Osman.
I want to be Omar. I want to be Omar or Osman.
Tala, who you wanna be?
Anyone.
Okay, you're Omar. And Hania is Uthman. And Haneen is translating. And طبعا the rest of the class, I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna choose you, I'm gonna ask you questions. What is this nakira or ma'rifa, or is this shamsi or qamari? I'll be asking you, so be ready, Ahmed and Salina and Ala, Aziza. I'm gonna be asking you whether these words are shamsi or qamari, or is it ma'rifa or nakira, from what we took yesterday in the Arabic grammar and the week before. So be ready for that. Ahmed, Salina, Ala, and Aziza, and Ida, I'll be asking you those questions. With regards to the reading, it's going to be, like I said, Tala, Omar, and Hani, Uthman, and every time you read, give a chance for Haneen, let her translate. You ready? Let's go. Yalla. Start, Omar.
هذا
هل هذه
شجرة؟
نعم هذه شجرة.
Hey, what about Haneen?
Give Haneen a chance to translate first. Today, because of the time, usually we do it a different way. Usually we translate and read and translate, but today we're translating right away with the hiwar. We're translating with the hiwar. So give Haneen a time to translate first before you read the other person read their part. Start again. هل هذه شجرة؟ تفضلي حنين.
هذه شجرة.
حنين.
Is this a tree? نعم هذه شجرة.
هذه
أسرة الرسول.
أسرة الرسول. هذه أسرة الرسول. واحد حنين quickly.
This is the tree of Prophet Haneen.
Your mic is muted, Haneen. We could hear you from Hania's computer.
Okay. This is a tree. This is the family of the Prophet.
Okay. Let me choose a student here in the bottom. Wait, please. Okay, so let me see. Okay, Salina, the word Ar-Rasul, is it Shamsi or Qamari?
It's Shamsi.
MashaAllah, correct. It's Shamsi because we don't pronounce the lamb. Continue, girls.
Okay.
Omar.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Yalla Haneen, quickly.
I don't know what that means.
Be
Peace.
upon him.
Peace be upon the
Peace be
Prophet.
upon him.
Okay. Peace and blessings be upon the Prophet. Okay.
هذا والده عبد الله.
وهذه والدته آمنة.
Amina. Correct. Now let Haneen translate. هذا والده عبد الله.
This is Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's dad. His name is Abdullah. And this
وهذه والدته.
And this is her mom. Her name is Amina bint Wahab.
آمنة. نعم ما شاء الله you added to it. Okay.
وهذا جده عبد المطلب.
وهذه عمه
العباس.
So
And this is his grandfather's name is Abdul Muttalib. And this is his uncle, his name is Abbas.
Al-Abbas. Okay.
Al-Abbas.
Ida. Al-Abbas. Al-Abbas. Is it Qamari or Shamsi?
Al-Abbas. Qamari.
It's Qamari, correct. It's Qamari because we pronounce the lam. Al-Abbas, correct. Continue, girls. وهذا
عمه حمزة وهذه عمته صفية.
Okay, before you translate, let me ask Ahmed a question. Ahmed,
Yes.
what is the difference between عمه وعمته?
Ammahu. Ammatahu has like a ta.
No, I'm asking in the meaning, that when you translate them, what is the difference between عمه وعمته? What is عمه?
I don't know that.
Okay, let me ask someone else. I'll come back to you, Ahmed, for a different word. Ala, can you help us with that? What is عمه?
عمه is his uncle.
And what is عمته?
عمه it's his aunt.
Aunt, correct. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. That's correct. You see, Ahmed, عمه means his uncle, and عمته means his aunt.
Okay, I get that.
Okay. Go ahead, Haneen, translate it all. وهذا عمه حمزة وهذه عمته صفية.
And that is.
And this is his uncle Hamza. And
this is Uncle
that is
Hamza,
aunt.
that is Aunt Sophia.
Sophia. Correct. Continue, girls. Who's Omar?
وهذا ابنه القاسم وهذا ابنه عبد الله. Can you zoom in?
What was the kunya of Rasulullah? Abu Ish? Abu what? What was the, like the men, they have a kunya? Like I am known in my village, I am known as Abu Umar. What was the kunya of, what is the kunya of Rasulullah? Sallallahu alayhi.
Abu Abdullah.
No. Who knows?
Teacher,
Yes.
Rasul, he had a lot of nicknames.
I know, but what was nicknames is laqab. What was his kunya?
As-Sadiq al-Amin.
I know his laqab was As-Sadiq al-Amin. Correct. This is the laqab. This is the nickname.
Muhammad ibn Abdullah.
I mean, when they call him Abu what?
Abu
Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Who knows Abu? They call us a kunya.
Abu
al. No, not
Abu al-Qasim.
Abu al-Qasim. MashaAllah. Said it. Ala?
Yes.
Yeah, MashaAllah. Abu al-Qasim. The Prophet says Abu al-Qasim. No. وهذا ابنه, because he had his first son was Al-Qasim. That's why. وهذا ابنه القاسم وهذا ابنه Abdullah. This is his son Al-Qasim and this is his son Abdullah. Go ahead, Uthman. Continue.
وهذا ابنه إبراهيم.
And this is his son. يلا حنين.
This is the son of Ibrahim.
وهذه ابنته فاطمة.
Fatima.
وهذه ابنته رقية وهذه زينب.
Let Hanin translate from here. وهذه ابنته فاطمة.
And that is her child. Her name
And this is his daughter. ابنته means
daughter. That is the daughter. Her name is Fatima. And that is
and this is also his daughter.
This is also his daughter. Her name is Ruqayya. And this is Zainab.
And another وهذه
One friend, her name is Zainab.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
وهذه
أم
كلثوم.
Yes علاء has her hand up. Wait guys.
I just wanted to say something because Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was married first with Khadija and he had his 6 children. And his first son, I think, was Abdullah. So why is his laqab Al-Qasim? Because he had Al-Qasim with Maria. And Maria was after Khadija.
No, Al-Qasim was with Khadija. The son, his first son was Al-Qasim. And that's why he was known as Abdul Qasim. Even they will call him Abul Qasim.
And so who is Maria's child?
Child was Ibrahim.
Okay, thank you.
Ibrahim, all of them, including Al-Qasim, and this was from the hikmah of Allah subhanAllah. All of them died at a young age. Al-Qasim, Abdullah, and Ibrahim. Ibrahim was, of course, not from Khadija, from a different wife. All of them died at a young age. Subhanallah. Okay, let's go to Quran. Today is Wednesday. Oh, okay, today is Wednesday, so we read from the Mus'haf. Now, what I'm going to do is, usually, for example, and Tala, we wait all the way to the end for them to read. So today, we're going to let Nida and Tala read first, and then we'll go back up. Because, you know, the way we have it is, whoever reads could leave, right? So we're going to let and Tala read first, and then we'll go back. Dina, Haneen, Hani, Aziza, Ahmed. Ahmed also he always like to stay and revise sometimes anyways. Even though today there's no revision. Today is from the Mus'haf. It's okay.
Teacher,
Yes, Salina?
can I use the bathroom?
Yes, of course. Okay. So let's start today with Nida. Nida is on Surah Al-Mursalat.
Wasn't I supposed to memorize till was it 19 or 20? Because I think it was
I have it written here that the last ayah you read, I think, was 15. Or am I mistaken?
no.
It's 15. Okay, so today start at 16.
Okay.
Of course, today you use the Mus'haf.
I memorized the ayats.
MashaAllah. But today you could read from the Mus'haf, and then tomorrow you read from Ghaib. You read from your memory tomorrow, inshallah.
Okay.
يلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نخلق الأولين ثم نتبعهم الآخرين كذلك نفعل بالمجرمين ويل يومئذ للمكذبين ألم نخلقكم من ماء مهين فجعلناه في قرار مكين إلى قدر مألوم.
You think this is memorized? You have to memorize it for tomorrow. Is this good or you want more?
Huh?
is this good for memory for tomorrow?
Sure.
Okay, so let me just write it down. So from 16,
16 to
22.
16 to what?
Ayat 22
Okay.
from Surah Al-Mursalat. But this is your responsibility to have them memorized by heart for tomorrow. جزاك الله خيرا نداء. Okay, let me see.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tala,
Yes.
you want to read now or you want to wait?
Read now.
Okay. The last thing you read, Tala, was Ayah 30 from Surah An-Naba. Start at 31. Start here. Inna lil-muttaqina mafaza.
Okay, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وعنابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يس
Go back. Before
وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها بردا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب
Tala,
السماء.
please focus. Well, today you're reading from the Mus'haf. لا يسمعون فيها لغوا. Maybe I heard you wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Start here again. لا يسمعون
فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا.
Is that enough for today? We only have one ayah left for the surah. Inna
أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم
ينظر المرء
ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا.
Okay, Tala, for memorization, I'll put you from 31. You want until 40, or you want me to split it in two so it don't be too hard on you? Like, for example, from 31 until 36, مثلا, and then next time you do the last half. I'll split it in two for you so it don't be too hard for memorization. 31 to 36. Is that good?
It's good.
Okay. So tomorrow, please have that ready for us. Memorization 31 to 36. Okay, now let's go back to. Okay, now Surah Al-Rahman. Okay. Okay, we were here with Ala. We were at Ayah 51. You could start at 52 today, Ala. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. فيهما من كل.
Me?
لا ألا.
Yes.
Please start from Ayah 52, right? From here.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن
We lost you, Ala. The voice went. فيهن, you stopped here.
She muted herself.
It seems like something happened with her mic, right?
Yeah.
Ala, can you hear us?
Teacher, I don't hear you very well.
Oh, because you were reading and then it just cut off one time.
Okay.
Start from فيهن.
فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Okay. So tomorrow from 52, sorry, to 61. Is by memorization. Inshallah, by memorization.
Of course. Can I go?
Yes, you could go. You're allowed to go.
Assalamualaikum.
Selena,
Yeah.
the same thing, please, from 52.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن
الياقوت. كأنهن الياقوت.
كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
حسبك ما شاء الله عليك سلينا جزاك الله خيرا.
Is it okay?
Yes, you could leave. You're dismissed. Okay, Haneen.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to start today. The last ayah you read was 25 of Surah Al-Rahman. So today starts from 26. كل من عليها فان.
كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله ما في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان.
Is that good? Up to there is good? For memorization? For memorization tomorrow. So you have to memorize it tomorrow. 26 to 32. Okay. Hania.
Yes.
Hania, last time I stopped you in the memorization. I told you we want to go back to 23. To start from ayah 23. فبأي آلاء ربكما
ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام.
Hania, go back up to 23. After 23 is وله. You look at my screen. You see, this is the 23 this is where I want you to start. Here.
أي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تذكرون أيها الثقلان.
From 24 to 30. Memorization. That's good. Have it ready for me tomorrow, please.
Okay.
Okay. MashaAllah, you guys are so much in this class that time the last person's finish is dead. Alhamdulillah. Right now it's adhan by me Fajr.
It's Maghrib time here.
By you? Oh, MashaAllah. Right now the Fajr is Sadiq right now.
We already prayed Isha. It's night.
Aziza and Ahmed left. Okay. Aziza, let's go to Surah As-Saf.
Okay.
Let's go. The last time you memorized, the last ayah you memorized with ayah 5. That's, mashallah, these are Ashan Surah As-Saf, the ayat are long. Let's go ahead. Do 6 and 7.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال عيسى بن مريم يا بني إسرائيل إني رسول الله إليكم مصدقا لما بين يدي من التوراة ومبشرا برسول يأتي من بعد اسمه أحمد فلما جاءهم بالبينات قالوا هذا سحر مبين ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله الكذب وهو يدعى إلى الإسلام والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
Jazakallah khairan. That's for memorization for tomorrow, please. Jazakallah khairan. Okay. Ahmed, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Today is just reading. Today is not memorization. So
Yeah, reading. So it's
today-
another.
One second. Let me put it for you. Okay, the last ayat you read, Ahmed, was the last ayat you read and memorized was 38. So start to
Yeah.
that. ذلك اليوم الحق.
Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ
فمن
إلى
أخذ
could you say that again?
فمن شاء اتخذ
فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينذر المرء ما قدمت
يداه
يداه ويقول ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا.
If I say it for you, you have to repeat it again. يا ليتني
كنت ترابا.
MashaAllah. So Ahmed, I want you to make sure that you listen to a qari and get it perfectly right. And you could start from ayah 39 to 40. So it's not that long. And you finish the surah basically after that.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's it. You finish the surah.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. مع السلامة.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. مع السلامة.
السلام عليكم تلا. السلام حنين. السلام